This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined by Adam Brooks today, making his debut on the channel. It's always nice to interview someone for the first time.
Yeah.
How you been, Adam?
Yeah, all good. All good. So obviously I've been around the scene for quite a while. My boy loves it, so we go all the shows, and now I'm finally on there. The old git is fighting.
Obviously, you fought here about 2 months ago, I'd say, in York Hall.
Yeah.
Fighting a bare knuckle boxer.
Yeah.
You found yourself back here again.
Yeah.
What kind of any amateur experience yourself? Any pro experience?
So I was never allowed to box as a kid. My dad was a good amateur boxer in the 60s. I was never allowed to box. In my early 20s, I had a couple of fights, unlicensed. Didn't go very well. I lost and drew, and I gave up. 20 years later, started taking my little boy to the gym, where Dennis and Dyer, this is my gym there, and I got the bug. And here we are, sort of 15 months down the line, and I'm fighting on Misfits.
Sounds very nice. And people who don't know what you do outside of Misfits, obviously everyone's got some sort of a level of kind of influencer or celebrity in them. What do you do outside of this?
So I'm quite big on Twitter, or X as it's called now. A lot of political views. I sort of blew up during COVID, fighting back against a lot of the restrictions and the unfair aspects what the government was doing to us. And then I got picked up by GB News. I'm on GB News every Wednesday night, 9 to 11. And I run 2 pubs as well, so I'm quite a busy boy.
You run 2 pubs? Okay, nice.
Yeah. So I've had bars and clubs since I was 26. So that's my main living.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good then. You'll be hosting the after party then at one of the pubs?
Well, yeah, my pub's not too far away from here, sort of 20, 30 minutes away, but I think I'm just going to concentrate on the boxing, and hopefully once I get the win, I can go home and rest. No training for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's fair. Give yourself a little bit of downtime, that's fair enough. You're fighting Rhino. He's on TalkSport right now, doing a little bit of media. It's quite impressive, he's made it on TalkSport.
Yeah.
What do you make of him?
Look, we've got some mutual friends. I don't know Mark, Rhino, but friends of friends know him and say he's a really, really down-to-earth, lovely guy. So we sort of agreed at the start there's going to be no trash talk with me and him. I've got a lot of respect for him. He's obviously a very big guy as well. I think people are going to be shocked at how the condition that he's in and how fit he is. So obviously I've got 10 years, but it's going to be a tough fight. A man said to me on the phone, look, I've got you a 50-50. So I'm expecting a tough night's work.
I think most of the fights in this card, I guess no one's as well known as guys on the Prime card, but they're very, very competitive fights, which is always good to see. Yeah. Makes it entertaining for sure. But providing you win, who do you want to fight next? Who do you want to be calling out?
No, I'd like to take a little step, one step at a time. But if I win, there's loads of people that have fought on Misfits.
Do you want to beef with them or you don't like?
Not really. I mean, OJ Rose called me out after Newcastle, to be fair. Maybe it was too early for that sort of fight for me. Let's see how it goes Friday. But, you know, I like the idea of maybe Tom Zanetti, Ryan Taylor, those sort of that come out wanting a fight. You know, that's really where I am as well. Like,
are there other people like in the media you have beef with?
Not really.
On GB News, anyone like
that? Do you know what? I don't. I mean, I do argue on Twitter quite a lot, and I do argue with people, but there's no one that sort of. I mean, Piers Morgan blocked me during COVID. But yeah, I wouldn't want to fight Piers. He's too old.
He's fighting Louis Theroux now.
Is that happening? Is it? No, look, I don't know. I'd rather stick to the Misfits lot and see where we are. Let's get past Rhino and take one step at a time.
Awesome, Adam. That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Take care.
That's great.